Online course creation. Who am I to be talking about online course creation? Well, I'm Susan Weeks, and I cut through the learning curve, your learning curve involved in creating an online course, and I get rid of your fear and overwhelm too. Step by step, I teach you, I guide you through a plan that works, and I teach you exactly what to do and exactly how to do it, so that you can create your course and launch it faster and easier and make money from it sooner. So that's my focus at the moment, is supporting textile artists, embroidery experts, crafty creative business owners in creating an online course. And today I thought I would hop on and explain and share my story, because lots of people find it inspiring and interesting. And like I've been plagued with the last few weeks doing my live, then the guys out there are still digging up bits of road. So I don't know whether you can hear them, they're now digging up a path. Anyway, I'm plagued, but do you know what? I'm here anyway. Right, so online courses. Who am I to be talking about it? Well, I've been an online business owner for the last 11, almost 12 years, and during that time I've provided services, consultancy and advice on a range of, let's call them digital marketing aspects of running an online business. Before that I had a career break, and before that I had a corporate technology and training career. And before you run away going, oh no, technology training, then just let me fill in a few gaps and how all of this is relevant. So I started as a mainframe computer programmer at Nissan in the late 1980s, in 1988 I think it was. And I've worked on a lot of very technical programs and projects creating computer systems to run a car factory, right? So real technical focus there. But it was in, I think it was 1993 that, or just before that, that I really got into the idea of providing training and getting involved in helping people to learn the skills. So my first course I created was in 1996, and it was a course to teach people how to program in a specific programming language that we were using at the time at Nissan. And that was when I discovered that I had the ability to teach complicated technology subjects in a way in which people could get it. They understood what I was explaining. I had the ability to break things down, explain them in context, and explain what and how to do something. So that was the real spark for me, was getting that first course. Of course that wasn't an online course, no, that was an in-person course. So in-person course, teaching people how to learn a particular programming language. What the hell has that got to do with helping textile artists and creative people with an online course? Bear with me, it's the same skills. So in 97 then I was headhunted into another corporate organisation, which was actually a glorified startup. It was growing rapidly, and they realised that they were running out of staff to headhunt, and what they needed to do was identify people with the skills but in a different programming language. And then I said, I've got a training course that we can use to train people. Oh. And so there my career took a swerve, and I trained hundreds of people in this particular programming language. Again, breaking it down so that people could understand how to use it and to help them move forward with their careers. I created and set up a training function at that organisation as well. I trained and created my own group of remote trainers, and yeah, training and technology. I really enjoyed that. Kind of a couple of highlights out of that as well. I finished up mentoring and training graduates at Morgan Stanley for a couple of years as well. So I was down there for weeks on end, mentoring them, teaching them programming skills, helping them to understand how we develop things in a large corporation. I also have taught people in India how to program as well as part of my role. So teaching people how to do practical things is not new for me. So back to 1996 when I created my first course. So I've done a lot of in-person teaching. Fast forward into my own online business, and I focused on video marketing, email marketing, various aspects of digital marketing. So I have all of that background as well. And 2017 was a pivotal year for me because I was then offered a mentor role within an online freelancer teaching company resource called Freelance University. It used to be called VA Classroom. So I've been a mentor in there, supporting other small business owners how to learn a lot of technology, supporting them in their journey through growing their online business. And I also started creating online courses for Freelance University as well. And so in the last 4 years, I've created, I think, almost 30 online courses in a range of, again, technology-based things, email marketing, MailChimp, some programming, technical platforms, a lot of things on project management, latterly Instagram marketing, and this week I finished one on Pinterest marketing, using Pinterest to market your business. So I have created well over 30 online courses, and I've trained through those hundreds and hundreds of people. 2017 was also the year when I started my Stitchery Stories podcast and started to grow an audience of textile artists and embroidery experts, creative business owners. And so last year I decided to bring those two worlds together and to start focusing my support on textile artists. So people were reaching out to me. So I was having textile artists reach out to me saying, "Hey Sue, I need to get online. I want to create an online course. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. The technology terrifies me. Can you help me?" And so I realised at that pivotal point in time that there was those intersecting rings of all the things I've been working together over the years. My love of teaching and supporting people to grow, my love of helping people to understand technology, and having grown an audience around the hobby that I love. So that for me was like the perfect storm, the perfect moment. So that's how I've got into now talking about online courses. But for me, it's not new. This is something I've been doing for the last, how long's that? 20 years? It's more than that, isn't it? Scary. That's my kind of quick background. And for me, what I'm really passionate about doing, which is a terribly overused word, is helping other business owners to, I use my skills in explaining technology in a clear and simple and enjoyable. People say they enjoy my courses, even though it's quite a technical thing quite often. Yeah, people also through my podcast say that I'm inspiring as well. So as I say, people have been coming to me, so that's the universe telling me, isn't it? So this is where this is what you've been working towards all these years, is to help this group of people. So I really focus on helping people to understand the technology behind all of this. And so I am going to be starting to create, to launch my online course, which teaches textile artists to be able to create an online course. And there's absolutely loads and loads of online courses about there, isn't there? None of them are focused like this to support you with the skills that you actually need. So for example, when I say that I create the content there around the technology, that you have everything that you need, you really do have everything that you need. So many courses, they kind of gloss over the techie side of things and just say, oh, create a landing page. What the hell's a landing page? Everybody goes, how am I going to do that? I teach you and show you what one is and how you can do it with sensible levels of technology. So that's it really. I just wanted to go through my background, that I haven't just hung up my sign saying, oh, I'm an online course creator like everybody else. I've been creating courses for a long time, and now I'm moving towards supporting the threads of my hobby and helping artists to be able to kind of stop holding themselves back. And yeah, as I say, there is lots of other courses out there. Mine really does focus on the things that you've all told me that you don't know what to do and you don't know where to start, and it's been built around the skills that everybody is telling me that they need. So that's it really, a short one. The digging is getting worse out there again. I wish they'd stop using Friday mornings to come and dig up the road outside my house. Hopefully by next week they'll have finished. So that's it really, just a quick guideline over, I have been teaching online for a long time. I've been teaching courses and creating courses for a long time. And as I say, certainly for Freelance University, I've created kind of over 30 as well. So I'm now moving into creating them for myself, for my business, supporting my audience of textile artists. So I shall leave you all with that thought in mind. If you've just come in at the end, then I've just been explaining a bit about my kind of technical background and my teaching highlights, as it were, so that you kind of understand that I haven't just decided to say I'm doing this. I have proven corporate and freelance expertise in creating online courses. And the other thing that I really like to do is to have a very strong process so that I can get courses created sooner rather than later, and quite an intense way of working. All of that feeds into my training and support for others. So you can access, I'll be launching my course fairly soon, beginning of June, but you can also reach out and book what I call a power hour as well, if you just have specific questions to ask. And you can always message me and ask questions as well. So those are the kind of three main areas of how I can support you. And more than anything else, I want you to get started. I want to take those hurdles away. I want those hurdles to be taken away so that you can move forward without stressing about things getting cancelled. Creating an online course in your business, in your world, really helps you move forward and be in control. And that's what I want for all of the business owners that I know. I want you to be in control of where you're going without being at the whim of everybody else and it being things getting cancelled. So there we are. Any questions, then you can drop me a DM and I'm always happy to answer. And any particular things that you want me to talk about, then again, drop me a message, and it's the sort of thing I can feed into. I've got a pile of blog posts to write, and I'm trying to do a weekly live as well. So hopefully this has been at least a background story that you may have found interesting as to why I'm here talking about online courses. Right, there's a big digger coming down the road now, so that's it. That's my cue to go. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely weekend. Bye.